And thank you all. First off, I want to acknowledge my colleague, Councilmember Tanya Wu. Honored to be able to serve alongside Tanya Wu in City Hall, and I appreciate being able to have very thoughtful, common sense based colleagues like Tanya, and so honored to see you here. Also, nice to see you, Phil. Phil, as some of you may know, is one of my former political opponents, and now today we get to rally around community and potholes. Who's excited for community and potholes? I am. Thank you, Deb Barker and the Morgan. Well, here we are, the Community Association. Mocha. Excited to be here before you today and introduce our true stars of the show. It's not me, Phil. It's not Councilmember Wu. The true stars of the show we'll get to in just a moment. But as you all know, I think I was invited to speak here and introduce this group. I think it had a little something to do with a moniker I seem to have earned in these first few months in office. The King of Potholes. Who likes potholes? We don't like potholes on the road. We don't actually like those. But I am personally passionate about potholes. I'm passionate about making sure we have good, effective pothole repair in our city. And we're working really hard to do just that. I'm actually working on some legislation right now to put something ultimately before voters. Voters are going to decide. But right now, working on some legislation to enshrine a commitment to fill reported potholes within our city within 72 hours. Potholes, folks, they're bad. They're not safe. They're hurt. They're bad for drivers. They're bad for cyclists. They're bad for trucks. Trucks are the backbone of our economy, delivering goods and sometimes services across our city, region, state, and country. Potholes are generally not a good thing. But my focus on potholes is obviously on potholes in the plain meaning sense. Yes, let us quickly repair potholes in our city. It's common sense. But we also know that the incidence of potholes rise on roads that are generally in a bad state of condition. So that is why pothole repair is important, but so yes is pothole prevention. And so part of my focus as the chair of the Seattle Transportation Committee is to make sure that we do a better job of repairing our roads. And we're doing just that. And there's a plan in place right now to do exactly that. But potholes are also important because it's a synonym. It's a catch-all, if you will, for my focus and my commitment to you all as your council member to focus on the basics of what a well-functioning city government can and should be delivering. Let us repair our potholes and prevent them. Let us focus on our bridges, maintain our bridges, repair our roads, just the little things, again, that make a difference in people's lives. These little kiddos right here, so they have a safe place. Sidewalks, new sidewalks. I heard a lot of feedback at another community event a few days ago because we're working on a plan to add some sidewalks all over the city. But I heard a lot of feedback from people and families, and in particular of Arbor Heights Elementary. And as you know, Arbor Heights is one of the communities across West Seattle that do not have a lot of sidewalks. 27% of people throughout the city don't have sidewalks. Arbor Heights is one of those that are most impacted. So in any event, guys, the basics, potholes are important, pothole repair, and I want you all to know the future of potholes in the city of Seattle is bright. And I mean that not just by everything I just said, but I especially mean that because of what I'm about to bring up right now. I just had an opportunity a moment ago to meet and chat with the true stars of the show. The band, they've been together for a little over 2 years. They're juniors at West Seattle High School.